We have a new show here on WATE, and our own lovely and talented Good Morning Tennessee anchor Tearsa Smith and dear friend is here to talk about it. This is your new thing.
I am so excited to talk to you about this show.
Yes.
It's called Voices in the Valley with Tearsa Smith, and it is just something that goes a little deeper than our stories that we're able to do in our newscast. You know, with time, most stories are about 2 minutes, maybe 2:30 if it's a special long-form story. But with this, we get to go 30 minutes one-on-one and tell the life stories of some of the people in East Tennessee that you see all the time, and you may wonder, what's more to them?
What are they all about? Who all are you talking to?
Why do they love East Tennessee? All those things. Yes. Some of the folks I've got, you know, Reverend Harold Middlebrook.
Oh.
You know, we see him, especially around the MLK commemorative events that are going around town. But his life story is something like you've never heard.
Wow.
He talks about his life story, talking with Martin Luther King, marching with him, why he loves East Tennessee, why he's still working hard at this age.
He's an inspiration.
He is an inspiration.
Really is.
We talked to Mark and Kim with the Mark and Kim show. We have fun. Now, this is some fun, too. We have a little fun. Go behind the scenes with them. Mark Nelson, with Mark Nelson Denham.
He has a great story.
Yes.
Yes.
His fascinating story, and he really was candid about his time when he had to go to prison.
He had some issues.
He had some issues.
Yeah.
And he said everybody loves a comeback. He talks about his comeback.
And he jumped right in, and he is so helpful in our community.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Another one that was just a very interesting and riveting one, Scott and Bernadette West, known for revitalizing downtown
Captivating
Knoxville.
people. What do they not own?
I mean, listen, and they talk about from A to Z.
And they had their own issues.
They also had a little time, and they talked about the
Yes.
rebound with that. Just some really, really fascinating people. And then, you know, with the Vols, everybody's talking about the Vols right now. We've got a fun one to start with.
Couldn't be better. You talked to the voice of the Vols.
Bob Kessling.
Wow.
And, you know, everybody has their opinion of him and his calling and his
Sure.
long-time run with the Vols. And he gets into that a little bit. He talks about how he keeps his mental peace with those opinions. He talks about his time as a volunteer.
So I came down and played freshman football and got to play. And we played Alabama and Notre Dame and a bunch of schools. I carried the ball 9 times for 36 yards. And and Coach Fulmer was one of our graduate assistant coaches.
Oh, wow.
And to this day, I still get on him with those gaudy stats. I can't believe I didn't get the ball more. But
he was so fascinating to listen to
Yeah.
and talk about, you know, learning from some of the greats in Vol football history when it comes to that voice of the Vol legacy. So,
Sure. And, you know, I've seen him around town, known him for years. Great dad, great family guy, great church member, just a
He
good
talks about all of that.
community member. I can't wait to see everything.
Well, join us Sunday at 9:30. I can't wait to just introduce you to some of the great people in our community.